What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how you can minimize your risk and being able to know when to size off and size on in these interesting market conditions that sometimes we experience. Now, for today, for example, I missed the first initial move to go long. As you see, we came down and took 4 hour sell side level inside the imbalance, right? It's going to cause some rejection. There's so much liquidity down there. Now, following that, what did we expect price to do? Once you see that, you expect price to go higher. And what's our A plus setup? Our A plus setup is liquidity. So look, we come down, we generate a low right here. We come take external and internal, clear rejection almost to the tick, right? Clear change in the state of delivery right here. Right, you get your clear change in the state of delivery. What are you also doing? You're also inversing the only imbalance in that way, which is that 5 minutes. So once you inverse that, you're confident you're gonna go back. So you could either enter off the change in the state, or once you inverse, enter and then have your stops, but it'd been a little bit of a deep stop. And then personally, I would have just targeted this high right here. It seems like the clear high to me. But so once that happened, I was okay. I was like, okay, I missed the longs, but that's okay. I don't really care about that at all. Now, what am I looking for? Well, there's one key thing I'm looking for, and I don't want to go long all the way up here because we're not in premium anymore. So I'm interested in shorts and looking at market structure overall. We had a huge sell-off, and we're in all these imbalances over here, and especially in this one in premium right here on the 15 minute. So zooming in even more, right? I'm looking at structure and okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Now, obviously, this is the chop, right? It's not the cleanest structure, so we'll do replay mode. So if you come in here, right, this is my low hanging fruit right here. And why is that? Is because right under this is the 15-minute fair value gap. So if price is going to go higher, that's okay, right? I'm okay with price going higher, but where should price stop if it's going to go higher? Right here. So there's the 15-minute imbalance right here. And this low is generated. So it needs to be the soup. This becomes a SMT right here. So I'm like, okay, we're entering the macro. If we're going to go lower, it's probably around this time. And we start to see crazy sell-off. Now, this isn't really a change in the state because it wasn't internal swept. I don't know. Let me see. Maybe it was. Am I on NAS? Interesting. I thought it was opposite. But it would have been a change in the state. And you could have entered fine off here. And especially this inverse. So I look at it as a market structure shift, though, just because it wasn't I didn't see it as a change in the state. But so when price comes back to discount of this sell-off, I think this is where I entered. I enter short, right? I guess I don't need this. I enter short right there, right? And so majority of my cons are gonna go here, and my stop's gonna be at this high. Now this is what I'm working with right here. Now we're at the premium imbalance. We have areas to rebalance to if we are gonna go higher. So I'm not really worried about that, and I just want to see this low-hanging fruit really. Then that's all. We instantly get pushes lower, right? So my stop is, I was gonna put my stop break even, but I was like, you know what? I'll have it at this protected high just because I don't want to come back and get stopped out, even though nothing invalidates it, right? What invalidates this trade is this high getting taken, not something along the lines of here. Now I could have had it here to be technically break even, but I wasn't. So I was something like this. Yeah. So we get this huge push lower right away, which is very nice. This is exactly what you want to see. But what sucks is what happens next. We just come back and make equal lows and get stopped out instantly at break even. It happens. This became an SMT. So maybe I could have, sold off when we're making that, move down. Like right there, I could maybe sell all my cons, but I didn't. I just kind of moved my stop. And now if you look at us, we're kind of just in this diabolical chop range, right? Not really doing much. Thought we had a good move there. It happens to the best of us. It's not a big deal. I traded micros because the stop was going to be too heavy for me. We can see what it would have been. Actually, we can't. Yeah, we can. So I entered right at the 50%. And I wanted my stop at the high, which was, yeah. But if I would have followed my rule of that, I guess it wouldn't have been that bad. 13 times 2, 260. Wouldn't have been bad, but something like that. But it ended up getting stopped, which happens to the best of us. And we're kind of just chopping here. Very interesting. Not a fan of today's price action. Again, another no news day, right? So like we kind of expect this at some sort. But overall, I think we have no news tomorrow too. Maybe NVIDIA earnings. No news till Thursday. Unemployment claims, and then Friday. Thursday and Friday should be solid. We will see when. Tomorrow. Usually that affects the market a little bit. We will see. But that's all I have for you guys today. That is how I minimize my losses on a bad PA day. You know, if the setup isn't A plus, there's no need to be full size, in my opinion. I truly think that. Why would you be full size if it's not your true setup? That's all I have, you guys. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. Keep grinding. God bless.